According to the Oxford English Dictionary, geology is defined as the study of science that deals with the Earth's physical structure and substance, its history, and the processes that act upon it. Within geology are many areas of inquiry, including atmospheric chemistry, geobiology, Earth history, geophysics and planetary physics, cosmochemistry, seismology, and many beyond these. Geology impacts how we think about the past and the present and the future. It impacts the past, from the Big Bang, celestial bodies that collided with the Earth and decimated species, fossil records, and layers of rock recording what happened and when. Geology impacts the present, how we reorient rivers to secure water, how mining changes landscape, how our actions exacerbate natural disasters or in some cases mitigate them. And of course, geology impacts how we think about our future, predicting when the next asteroid will collide with Earth, future consequences of today's fracking, what our future needs for lithium will be and where we'll get it, and what we'll do with the expended batteries from billions of cell phones and laptops and automobiles. In short, geology enables us to examine what our past and present tell us about our future. How well can seismology predict earthquakes? When might our next ice age begin? And at what point will our planet become uninhabitable? Or in the nearer future, when should we plan for significant migrations of people from the coastal areas of Bangladesh or Indonesia? Geological insights have shaped humanity's progress through the ages in many ways. For example, we thought the Earth was flat, and then geological insights enabled us to explore the oceans for continents beyond our visible horizon. We also believed that the Earth was at the center of the universe, but now we understand gravity such that we can launch into space and to and around the moon and even slingshot our way out beyond our own solar system and into interstellar space. Of particular interest to me is how geological insights have shaped religious thinking about the creation of the Earth and how long ago that is likely to have occurred. From antiquity to the 18th century, most people believed the Earth was 6,000 to 8,000 years old. Mayans believed it was created pretty precisely on February 10th, 3641 BC. And in much of the world, dating of the Earth was typically determined by dating the events in the Bible's book of Genesis. Using this method, two 17th century scholars, Dr. Lightfoot of Cambridge University and Dr. Usher of Trinity College, working independently, set the exact date of Earth's creation at October 22nd, 4004 BC. Lightfoot even proposed that the Earth was created on that precise date at exactly 9 a.m. Then in the 1830s, Charles Lyell, a friend of Charles Darwin and the author of Principles of Geology, was among the first to go on record postulating that the Earth was over 300 million years old, based on observed geological anomalies. And others followed, arriving at longer and longer ages for the planet, usually using various observed phenomena. But I sense that the geological insight that made the biggest difference in our understanding of Earth's age is that of radioactive dating, evaluating the rate of decay of material that enabled scientists to, for the first time, base the age of rocks on something other than just mere conjecture. Throughout the early 20th century, geological insights led to an eventual consensus that the Earth is 4.5 billion years old, a future possibility that was arrived at first in 1956 by Claire Cameron Patterson of Caltech using uranium-lead isotope dating. Interestingly, some religions predate science in estimating that the Earth is in the billions of years old. Buddhists, for example, have long believed in a universe that is created, destroyed, and then recreated over a 23 billion year cycle. Hindu cosmology suggests that the universe has always existed with a cycle that includes both big bangs, the last one which was some 1.9 billion years ago, and big crunches, the next which is due in 2.5 billion years. And many of the world's Jews, Muslims, Christians now embrace the Earth's age at around 4.5 billion years old. And yet some remain unconvinced. In a 2011 survey of 1,000 randomly selected Protestant ministers in the U.S., the question was asked, do you agree that the Earth is approximately 6,000 years old? 30% strongly agreed. 16% somewhat agreed. They agreed with the 17th century thinkers, rather than with the consensus of scientists of today. But whatever the case, it is clear that the science of geology impacts our way of life and even our way of believing. And as we learn more, we're apt to adapt to the new evidence with an evolving understanding of ourselves, our Earth, and our universe, our past, our present, and anticipation of our future.